river I've never been on. I pull up on the first beach, it looks good. Look at these cut banks. There's flakes in this, there's fire rock everywhere, look at it. All right, we're on a site. I'm gonna look around, do some sifting, see what I can get, and I'll get back to you if I find anything. See the red cracked up rock? It's everywhere in here. It's all out in the water. All right, folks, another new place to look. I'll get back later. Been a smoker. That's an old street-sided aqua bottle with a slug plate on it. Oh, I'd like to see that. And there's old glass in here. You see there's brick and stuff dumped in here. There's a dump in the bank someplace. Well, there is a dump here. I'm gonna see if I can't find a few bricks that say stuff on them, but I don't see many. All the ones I've seen are broke. But I'll get back if I see anything later. Indian site now, look at this. This is all fired rock, and look at this nutting saying it's broke. It's got a huge hole in it. One right here at the tip of my finger, and look at this. This is all siftable. Look at right in here. This looks excellent. I'm gonna sift around here for about an hour. My first screen, I got like 5 flakes of flint, which is excellent. I will get back if I see anything. But definitely on an Indian site. I haven't found nothing worked yet, but look at the screens. They look great. That's it. Flakes all in it. I'll get back. My first point in here. It's busted. I'd say it's a pentagonal. It's pretty nice. It would have been. I got a whole pocket full of flint. There's definitely a site here. Later. Got a ton of flint. Right there's a blade, but I ain't finding much. It might have been sifted. In the past, there's other people that look, but I have potential here. I'm still looking. Pretty good spot now. Look at all this flint ridge out of one screen. There's another piece. There's another little flake. Look at that. Wow. All right, there's a catch right here around this big piece of concrete that's dumped over the bank. There's just flint everywhere. I'm filling my screen. We'll sift it down here together, and I'll show you just how much I saw little finishing flakes of flint ridge on that shovel full. It's all laying right on the base clay here. Let's see what we got in here. There'll just be multiple flakes. Every screen's got it. Look there. I see just multiples. Look at that big piece of flint ridge. Let me flake these leaves off. See, there's just little flakes everywhere. They're just everywhere. Look at them. There's another flake. That's just, I haven't even looked at all this. There's handfuls of flint in every screen. Look at it. It's just as much as you can pick up. This is what you want to see. Look at this. There's more. It's just everywhere. Finishing flakes of flint ridge. Haven't found no points or nothing yet, but I've found points in this area of the river before. And there's bird points here, and table rocks, and Amos points, and all kinds of stuff. See, there's so many I can't pick them all up. They're just everywhere. Look at that, all flint ridge. There's another one. There's some artifacts here someplace. Look at some of it. It's just ridiculously nice. It's everywhere. I'm gonna look around, try to find something here, and then I'm gonna move on. The water's up. I'm digging underwater and still finding this much. Unbelievable how much flakage is here. I don't see no artifacts in this one, but you get the picture. This is a good spot. Look at that. One screen, like 8-9 shovelfuls of dirt, if even that. Well, there's a piece out of a point. I saw this on my shovel. It's red jasper, red Flint ridge. You can see it snapped right there. I don't know what that was, if it was a triangle or what, but it would have been nice. The material is awesome. I'll get back. I'm going to screen this down. If I see anything, I'll let you know. Point in my screen. Look at these banks. I've never been on this spot before. I'm going to eat lunch, but I got this and I got a point in my screen. I just found this like 5 minutes ago. It's a beautiful piece of faceted hematite. I'll show it under that real good camera. See the facets on it? I'll kind of glisten them. This was used for rubbing down on a piece of coarse stone. You can see where they've rubbed it to make a paste and paint. But I got a little average point in my screen. It looks to be a black table rock. I have a midsection out of a real fine point in my pocket. I'll show it on cleanup. Whole pocket full of flakes. But I'm finally on a spot that looks like worthy of sifting. You see the point? It's a table rock. It's kind of water worn. You probably rolled around in the surf here for a while below this high bank. It's right here. See, it's a little black Kanawha chert table rock. It's kind of water worn, but it's a point and it ain't bad. I'll get back if I find anything else later. Well, look at this. Look at that material. There's not much sun out, but you can see what I mean. And that didn't look like much. It looks like a flake, but it's a beautiful wind scraper. I'll show it with a real good camera. It's a wee little one. Would have been hafted into a little handle. Man, that's a nice, I don't find many of them made out of Flint ridge, and that's pink Flint ridge, and it's a little micro tool. Look at that. Would have been hafted into the little handle. It almost has like a graver on that one side. So 3 artifacts right here real quick. I've been on other places for like 2-3 hours and just found flakes and broken up junk, not even worth filming. And you gotta move around. I'm on a good spot. Look at these banks. It's hard to tell what's here. Later. Look at this. This is a piece of fossil coral or something. I'll show it real better with a better camera on cleanup or after in a clip after this. That's cool. It's a fossil. Put that in the boat. Later. Yeah, I've got an old crawdad in the last screen. I'm back here where I found that table rock. I went across the river. There's a site over there too. Flint ridge Flint, but it's real gravelly. I'll be able to find stuff over there too. The water's up. There should be 3-4 foot of beach here. Look at him. Well, anyway, later. Bad. I've been out in this buzzing around. Got several artifacts. I got 3 and a broken one and stuff, and several broken ones. I'll show you some of the stuff on cleanup. Found multiple places to look, and the water's even up. The water should be clear out in here. If it was a place that I didn't drive to put this in, I would have just turned around and went home and took off today. But I'm in the Mokai. We found, I don't know, there's a place across the river, there's a place here. The place with the Flint ridge, I didn't even dig it with the Flint ridge all on my screen because the water's up over it and I don't want to mess it up. I'm going to come back when the water comes down in a few days and go nuts on that place. One artifact out of that would be worth the whole day. But anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Later. You know, this is probably my favorite find of the day. I'm leaving now. It's 6 o'clock. I've been out 10 to 6, sifting almost non-stop and looking around. But the water was up, but that end scraper is beautiful. Look at that material. Would have been hafted into a little handle. It's a little tool. Hafted up to about there in like a wood or bone handle. Also got this point. It's a table rock. It's a black Kanawha chert one. Don't know that I have one made of that material. Nothing to brag about, an average point, but it's a bottleneck table rock. I'll show you this stuff up close when I get in. Later. Alright, here's the stuff from the trip on the river. Look at all of that flint. All these flakes. And the river was up. There's some tools in here. There's a perforator on that, but that's about all of it. Most of it's just flakes. But here's that fossil I found in this video. That's kind of cool. It's like coral, probably. You can see it going down through there. It's pretty cool. Here's the point. It's a bottleneck, a table rock. It's just an average point at best. But you know, found one. Here's the piece of rubbed hematite from this video. And it's got stuff on it off that plate. See the facets really clear on it with this. See the little facet there, the thin sliver where they rubbed it. That's a pretty nice piece of hematite from my hematite frames. You can see the red coming through. That's the color they would have got from it. I found this midsection piece out of a Cousteau point with a inclusion in it. Would have been real nice. But this is just one edge of it. Say it went like this, the base would have been down here and then the tip. I didn't film that. Here's this pentagonal dirt point. It's busted. The other notch is gone and the tip's gone. Right there's the break. But my favorite find's this end scraper. Look at that work on this. You can see it good with this camera. Right there's and it's real jewel grade Flint Ridge. It's just little. It's those bird point people. I found bird points across the river. Right here, everything's made of Flint Ridge. Here's another one. This is going right in the frame. I don't find many end scrapers. I'm really happy to get this to go in this frame of points. I found this one on video. Upriver like a mile. Right there you can see all the work on it. And it's like an oval shaped one. It's a real nice end scraper. It's bird point people. It came off a bird point site. I was finding lots of flakes of Flint Ridge and it's bird points. In this place I found this. I'm happy to get that. Just real jewel grade material. Jewel grade Flint Ridge. And look at that work on that. This would have been hafted into a handle like this, a bone or a wood handle, and used as a tool. That's the edge that they would have used there. This is going right in the collection. Look at that. These are all off the river Flint Ridge bird points. I just recently found this one. There's some nice ones in here. Found this one on video. Look how little that is. All the stuff's tiny. Just is. Look at how tiny them are. Compared to my hand, it's crazy. I found this one recently. Well, last summer. It's about the same pink Flint Ridge as that end scraper, a little darker, but it's close. But not bad, you know. I didn't do bad considering the conditions. There's a blade. Rough one. Here's a tip off a blade from today. It's water worn. Here's another tip off of a blade. It's broke right there. Here's a piece of pottery. I found one piece of pottery today. That's it right there. That's the inside of it. But that's it. One table rock and this. And look at all these flakes. I'll kind of go through them. That's a weird bone there. What the heck? But a lot of this flint's just nuts. It's real high quality. That one place I did that screen, I'm going to go back where all that Flint Ridge was in that screen. The water was clear up at the base of the bank and I couldn't see nothing. And it'll go down. And you know, all of this flint today. Look at that. And, you know, there's a perforator. I'll take that out. But I hope you enjoyed. I'm happy to get that little end scraper there to go in this collection of these points. Not many tools. I find the points, but I don't find many of the Flint Ridge end scrapers. I'm really happy. I found this one real close to where I found that. Just, I haven't been on the place I found that end scraper. There's another little Flint Ridge bird. I found that on video. See, there's a little lancet made out of Flint Ridge these people had. A couple of them there. Here's another Flint Ridge bird point that I found recently. But thanks for watching, folks.